we're having a hard time being healthy. Even though we know, right, that we should be eating better, we should be working out, we should be doing things specifically for the busy entrepreneur, it becomes difficult, right? And this sounds like all excuses, but I know 90% of the people that's watching believe this as well, especially if you look at the stats on obesity in America. Food is a drug too.
Definitely.
It's a drug. There's chemicals. There's things that are making me not think straight.
Somebody I grew up with. I put my hand out. I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? He left my hand hanging. You know, Harlem, we don't play. That's disrespect. 100%. He crossed his hands. He looked me up and down and said, bro, you look disgusting. I watched my soul. For the first time, it may sound unbelievable, but for the first time in 6 months, I'm sitting in the bathroom looking at myself. Bro, I just broke down in tears.
Wow.
I broke down in tears because I felt like I let myself go.
Wow.
I broke down in tears. This is the one that really hurt me. I broke down in tears is because I didn't feel worthy of self-love.
Wow.
Hey, wait. I know you want to watch this next video, but listen, if you are an entrepreneur, business coach, business consultant, or a small business owner who has a story and wants to learn how to create multiple streams of income from your story, I need you to text me right now, my book, to 646-687-4152. That is my personal number. I have been an author for over 12 years. I've written 10 books. 4 of them have been bestsellers, and I've sold over 100,000 books. But I've also helped a lot of my clients take their expertise and put it into a story, then create multiple streams of income from that. So I want to help you do the same thing. So text my book to 646-687-4152. All right, let's go back to the video.
So welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Vault with Ash Cash, the greatest money mindset show on the planet. Today is a special episode because we're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about wealth. We're going to talk about how do you get into the best body that you've ever had in your entire life, because researchers have found that working out in a group not only improves your results and gives you motivation, it also lowers stress by 26% and significantly improves quality of life. On the other hand, those who exercise individually put in more effort and experienced no significant changes in their stress levels and a limited amount of improvement to their body. Today, we have certified personal trainer for over a decade with years of experience in leading group fitness classes of over 100 people at a time. Link offers high energy, motivation, nutritional expertise to instruct people into the best shape of their lives. Link firmly believes that being in great physical health is essential to wealth and living a prosperous life. He says, no one can truly be free with poor physical health. Welcome, Kimura Link, aka my brother, my guy, Link Fitness.
My God, man. Pleasure, man. Pleasure to be here, man. I appreciate you.
So this is a an important episode because we all say health is wealth. We all know health is wealth. But for a lot of us, including myself, so this is going to be a transparent interview for me as well, because for a lot of us, we're having a hard time being healthy. Even though we know, right, that we should be eating better, we should be working out, we should be doing things specifically for the busy entrepreneur, specifically for the person who works the 9 to 5, specifically for the parent, for the dad, for everything. We got a lot of stuff going on, and so it becomes difficult, right? And this sounds like all excuses, but I know 90% of the people that's watching believe this as well, especially if you look at the stats on obesity in America, it's showing that it's not just a me issue. This is a pandemic, if you will, that's happening. And do me a favor, editors, put this picture on the screen right now, because if you're looking at this picture, this is what Link has promised what I'm going to look like by the end of the year. So this is y'all see the picture on there. This is me in the best shape of my life, and Link believes that with his guidance, with group coaching, that he could get me there. But before we even go anywhere, for those who don't know, who is Kimora Link?
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me. Kimora Link, I was born in Harlem. I'm a hereditary hustler. What I'm trying to figure out is it the Harlem air or is it in my genes? I've been moving and shaking for some time now, man. I came across this fitness journey, man, and it completely changed my life. Starting a fitness journey was intentional. Me starting a fitness company was unintentional.
Yeah.
Just with self-development and taking care of myself, you just never know what may come out of that.
So. And I love that not only have you started a fitness, you started a fitness journey, you started a fitness company, over a decade, tons of testimonials, tons of transformation, really getting people into the best shape of their lives. But you weren't only the president. You were also the client. If you got to be old enough to know that reference, right? I'm only the president. I'm the player president, whatever. But
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know that reference, right? It's a hair loss commercial. But it wasn't something that you just were teaching other people. At one point, you were like 260 pounds, out of shape.
Yeah.
Larry Holmes, flabby and sick.
Yeah.
Talk about that. How did you get there, and what was that process like for you, kind of getting rid of the excess weight that you had?
You taking off wounds now. You playing with these wounds now. I worked for a moving company for about 6 months. I guess people figure if you're working for a moving company, you would lose weight. I went from 200 to 260 because I was a driver. I was also getting up every morning at 7 a.m. When I got to the dispatch, they fed us. Now just imagine me go to your house and I'm moving you from one state to another. People have a lot of food, so I'm eating 5, 6, 7 times a day. Wow. Let's just fast forward. I'm just gonna fast forward because you really playing with these wounds now. Let me fast forward. I gotta dig deep into this. It was a life-changing experience. So typically I get up around 6 o'clock in the morning to get to work. I'm always running late though. I'm always just barely getting there. I was working 7 days a week. This one particular Sunday, they let us off early. So I went shopping, I went to Macy's, I came home, whatever the case may be. So I was able to go to bed early. What that did was it allowed me to not wake up at 5, 6 o'clock and rush out. It allowed me to wake up at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Why that's so important is by me waking up at that time, I wasn't rushing out the house. So now I'm sitting in my bathroom actually looking at myself. For the first time, it may sound unbelievable, but for the first time in 6 months, I'm sitting in the bathroom looking at myself. Bro, I just broke down in tears.
Wow.
I broke down in tears because I felt like I let myself go.
Wow.
I broke down in tears. This is the one that really hurt me. I broke down in tears is because I didn't feel worthy of self-love.
Wow.
One of the first lessons that my grandmother taught me is you cherish gifts.
Yeah.
You value gifts.
Yeah.
I'm a gift. You're a gift.
Yeah.
We all are gifts.
Yeah.
And one of ones, never before, never again.
Right.
So the most important gift in my life, I'm neglecting, and that pain was unbearable, brother.
Wow.
So to continue off with the story, I called my foreman. I told him I quit.
Yeah.
I went in the living room. I sat there for a minute. Now, before I go to the next part of the story, I need you to understand I did something dramatic. But I need you to understand that at this point in my life, my bed was my sanctuary, right? Yeah. Why that's so important is I went in the living room, I sat down, I said, you know what, I have to make a change today.
Yeah.
Like I pray, this is one of my prayers, that my friends and family or anybody that want to go on this journey gets to the point where enough is enough. Because then you do something drastic.
Yeah.
I went in the room. Remember, my bed is my sanctuary.
Yeah.
I went in the room. I disassembled my bed and I threw it out.
Wow.
Let me explain to you why.
Yeah.
I go back, and I'm back in the same place I was before. I'm in the bathroom. I ask myself, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that? You know what the answer was, brother? Hurt my heart, too. What have you done to deserve comfort?
Wow.
What have you done in your life to merit comfort?
Yeah.
I vowed to myself I will never be comfortable again until I get in the best shape of my life.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's powerful. And you know, I think when you put it in that way, you know, especially what hit me was us being gifts, right? You know, being a gift, being a one of one, especially us watching this, right? Because obviously anybody who's watching this is not somebody who plays with their life, right? Because it takes a certain type of person to turn on. They can watch anything that they want to watch, but they say, you know what, I want to make my life better. I want to watch Inside the Vault. I want to, you know, tune in to see what plays I could do to have a better life. So the type of person that watches this is somebody who's already vibrating on the spectrum of wanting. They're different already, right? Because they could be watching reality TV, they could be playing video games, they could be doing all number of different things that don't really add to their lives. And they're watching this right now, so they're special already. They know that they have some type of purpose, but still in all, and myself included, we are adding things to our body, right? Through eating, through however way, you know, the improper health that is taking away time from us that we could be using to live out our purpose, right? And so for me, as a high functioning entrepreneur, I'm busy all the time. I'm traveling all the time. I actually, oddly enough, I actually don't eat a lot though, right? I actually don't eat a lot, but I eat at the wrong times because I might be moving and shaking so much that I'll eat maybe at 9, 10 p.m., then go to sleep. Why is that? Like, why am I gaining weight though? Right? Like, why am I gaining weight even though I'm not eating 6, 7 times? Right? You know, I may, you know, I mean, I'm moving a lot, but I'm not. I don't like what I see in the mirror doesn't match what I believe is my lifestyle. As always on the move. So why do you believe that I'm gaining so much weight?
Definitely, what you're eating is very important, and the time you're eating it. You just stress. You're running around all day, and then you're having whatever meal. If it's not fruits and vegetables, you're eating it, and then you're going like directly to sleep. That's like never healthy. And then to add to it, like how much water are you intaking a day? You know, to even flush out the toxins. So now they're just like sitting there, and your metabolism, because you're not exercising, is moving at a slow pace. So it makes it kind of difficult.
And so if I understand you correctly, the amount of water that you drink, so it's a combination of things. Not drinking enough water, because you're not moving around as much, you're slowing down your metabolism. And then now, as I'm eating later, I'm now, you know, I mean, I guess my body's in starvation mode, if you will.
You're not active, but you're not active.
Right.
It's like people gain weight at night. I'm eating, whatever, and then I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, when are you moving in your sleep?
Yeah.
Like, never.
Yeah.
So that's adding to it as well.
And so now, right? So now you know, you get to that space, right? You throw out your bed. You're like, yo, I can't do this no more. What was that like? Now take us on that journey. Like, how did you how did you get to a space of now getting on that fitness journey and actually sticking to it to where you got in the best shape of your life?
All right, so I'm glad you asked that. So God always seems to have a plan.
Yes.
And it was like, I need you to turn it up. So at this point, I'm working out 2 times a week, right? But I have to start somewhere. And it's like, I need you to turn it up. I'll turn it up when I turn it up. No, like, I need you to turn it up. I'll turn it up when I turn it up. So I went to one of my favorite parks in the world. Got to give them a shout out, Riverbank State Park. The staff there is unbelievable, amazing, great team. I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to Riverbank State Park. I'm working out 1 or 2 days a week. Let's fast forward 3 weeks. You're going to love this, brother. I lose about 10 pounds. So I'm 260, 250. I go from 260 to 250. It's Saturday morning. It's about 10 a.m. I typically go to Riverbank State Park around 11, 12 o'clock. Now, I just want to run outside, give me some oatmeal, give me some water, kind of relax. I'm looking for a shirt. I can't find the shirt. Throwing a tank top. So I'm just going to the store throwing a tank top. So I run downstairs. I cross the street. I see somebody I grew up with. I put my hand out. I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? He left my hand hanging. You know, Harlem, we don't play. That's disrespect. 100%. He crossed his hands. He looked me up and down and said, bro, you look disgusting. I watched my soul. I watched one of the first times in my life I was motionless. Let me tell you why I ain't go upside his head, though. Wow. Let me tell you. What I appreciated and loved about it is he is the same dude. The irony is, I wish he wasn't. He is the same dude that when I was in tip-top shape and I'm playing ball, bro, you were killing basketball. Bro, you in great shape. So because that was him, it wasn't coming from a place of hatred. It was coming from his heart. Wow. That's why it hurt me so much. It wasn't nobody there. He wasn't trying to embarrass me. He wasn't trying to show off. That's how he genuinely felt. And he's the same person that gave me compliments when I was at my best. He left my hand hanging and walked off. I stood in the middle of the street, forgot what I was going to get, went upstairs, took that tank top off, and I worked out. That's when I started working out 5 days a week, twice a day, and I was committed to that. Wow.
And then with that level of commitment, you know, how long did it take you to kind of get to this ideal shape or back to shape?
So I was losing on average about 8 to 12 pounds a month. I'm moving and shaking now. So I'm 5 days a week, about ideal shape. It took me about 6-7 months, like 6-7 months. What happened was, which was really cool, and how the journey even started is, so I'm going to Riverbank, I'm exercising, I go from 260 to 250 to 240 to 220, and class is typically at 10 a.m. So I got there a little early. I wanted to play some ball, I wanted to play some basketball. But at this point, it's like people are watching the transformation. So like one person joined me, 2 person joined me, 10, then it was 15. And then I got there one time early, but I tweaked my ankle. So it was like, I wasn't good enough to exercise, but I was still good enough to like go like watch and stuff. So I went down to the track, and it was just like, it was so humbling. It was about 30, 40 people there just ready to work out with me. But because I was hurt, I couldn't work out. And that's the first day that I instructed a class, bro. And that's how I actually fell in love with fitness.
Wow. And talk about that a little bit, right? Because I think that, you know, for me, my journey of, I've always had this like seesaw with my weight, right? And so I played basketball as well during my like high school years or whatever the case may be. Got kicked out of school. And so PSAL rules, I couldn't play 5 years. So my senior year, I couldn't play ball. So I wound up getting a job. Same thing, right? It's always the hustle that makes me gain weight. And so literally I'm 6'3". And so I literally am like maybe 200 pounds in high school. And then I get a job working at a video store, Blockbuster Videos. And I would eat super late, Taco Bells, fast food, all this crazy stuff. I ballooned to about 270 pounds. Like I'm looking, my belly is like out, like no muscle mass, nothing. I just, from 200, I gained about 70 pounds of fat, looking disgusting, flabby and sick. And then, you know, I realized same thing, got in the mirror, looked and was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Went went hard, right? Like I went hard, was able to lose a lot of weight, got back down to a good place, kept playing ball, but then same thing, seesaw, get married, right? Have a kid, and then my weight goes up, then it just I'll lose a bunch of weight, then I keep going back and forth. Talk a little bit about this power of this collective group workout, right? Because yes, in droves, I could make myself motivated enough to drop weight or whatever, but how effective is individual workout compared to like group workout where you have other people that are helping you to hold yourself accountable?
So I experienced like something similar through my journey. It's like going up and down. The difference in group training, it's almost like night and day. Like you need a certain level of discipline, which even me, I am fitness.
Right.
And I'm still up and down with the individual workouts. If I'm going to the gym or if I'm working out, I just do so much more when I have somebody with me, a partner with me. Yeah. And that's what made the group so like powerful. It's that level of accountability, like that level of support, that level of encouragement, but like all the time. You understand what I'm saying? And I promise you, brother, it's almost like at that point we were doing classes once a week, free classes, always free, doing free classes once a week. And it was enough to hold people to stay committed to the next week.
Yeah.
Just being immersed, and now you have to be accountable. Like, okay, now it's like a contest too. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Ash is doing this. Ash is looking good. I want to stay there as well. So that level of just working out together and the accountability and the support and the encouragement is unbelievable. It doesn't even come close. Like you're so much more likely to reach your goal in like a group setting than you ever could individually.
Yeah. And you said something, right? Because a lot of our insiders come here for like money advice, and you said something around happiness and not being able to sort of like maximize your full potential if you're overweight, right? I mean, I know a lot of people who are overweight who make a lot of money, right? But what's that correlation between weight and being happy and mental health and things of that nature?
So what clicked for me is funniest thing ever. I was like back and forth, right? I've been in a situation where I was, give you an example, I was financially free and out of shape. And I was broke as a joke and in the best shape of my life. And if I had to choose, I'll take broke as a joke in the best shape of my life all the time. And let me explain to you why. When I was 260 pounds, like I wasn't myself, bro. Like you met me, we met about over a year ago, and it's like I'm energetic, I'm charismatic, I'm outgoing, I'm gone. Like I'm not even so I'm making all of this money, but I'm not myself. I'm unhappy. I don't like the way clothes fit. I don't want to go out and talk to anybody. I'm missing opportunities of networking because I'm like I was like embarrassed. I was used to being a certain way and carrying myself a certain way, and I felt like I was just letting myself down. Even when I knew like I have to do this, it just made it so much easier just being a part of the group. You understand what I'm saying? When I got to get this out. I got to get this out. I had group classes of over 100 people. And I've been doing free classes in Riverbank State Park for over a decade. And the first thing I want to do is I want to thank every single person who has ever came to the class. Because when I was doing classes, people, they wanted to take pictures. They wanted to hug me. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't owe me, I owe you.
Right, yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you have a car, you have a truck, don't you? When have you ever went to the gas station and they paid you for putting gas in your car?
Right.
Never.
Right.
Like they were my fuel.
Yeah.
And I needed them at that time. There's no way in the world I will be where I am now and been on this fitness journey if it wasn't for like our group.
Yeah.
And that camaraderie and that support
Yeah.
and that immersion of love. There's just no
yeah.
way. It's a joke.
Yeah, nah, I feel the energy, which is why I'm happy that you and I are going on this journey together, right? You know, one of the things that you and I have talked about is really, I mean, you helping me get to the best shape of my life. You know, and I actually want to see because I'm a rather charismatic guy, got good energy, and so I wonder I know life would be better, right? I know life would be better to be rich and fit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what transformation that we can get together because we're starting the Abundance Fit Club, right?
Excited.
The Abundance Fit Club that's just going to so first of all, it's me being vulnerable and putting you to the test. Right? Like me doing everything that you tell me to do from eating, right, to the amount of exercising, to the amount of sleep and drinking water and all that stuff. And then also me providing myself and then even anybody who joins us with some mental exercises, right? Some things that we can all do to get rid of the mental blocks, if you will, that's stopping us from, getting to that next level. So I'm excited to get on that journey. For somebody like me, right? You know me, right? You know how busy I am. I've paid personal trainers before who had great programs, but it didn't work for me, right? Because they fully, and most of the times, they don't understand the time constraint of being an entrepreneur, having all of the different businesses and the pressures that come with that, the things I can't say no to. So give me an example of some of the things that we're going to work on together that's going to help me get into that picture we showed earlier.
So waking up maybe a little earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe going to bed like a little later. On a journey like this, like there's sacrifices that has to be made.
Yeah.
I know your schedule. Your schedule is crazy.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your schedule. We're going to see any time. It's like you're not working, no matter what your schedule is, you're not working 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that. So we just need to look at your schedule and figure out the time slots that we can get in to do, like, it's baby steps, little exercises, tweaking your diet, right? Creating you a personal meal plan, creating you a personal workout that you can follow based on your schedule. Not just creating you a generic, you know what I mean, program that I can just, no, this is catered to Ash Cash and Ash Cash only. This is one of ones. So that's going to be a complete game changer for you. And also, I'm your brother. Like the accountability level, like I'm going to be on you.
For sure,
you know what I mean? Like I have your number.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause. I'm gonna be on you. I'm calling everybody. Like you don't understand. And that's really what it comes into. It sometimes it takes like group effort. And just to share something with you, there's points in my journey, right? You're gonna love this. Like where I wanted to give up. And I didn't have the energy to do it for myself. Like there's people so you gotta have discipline. You gotta have hard work. Cool, I get that. But sometimes we can't find that. So I had to find it somewhere else. So I used my grandmother as my motivation. If I'm gonna do anything for anybody, it's going to be her. So we just have to dig in, and that's what I love that you said about like the mental aspect of it. It's not just the physical, it's also the mental. Like getting to the core of why you're doing it and why you haven't started and building out that schedule and building out that personal workout plan and then finding that why for you. Brother, I promise you, I'm gonna get you in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, and I love that because I feel like, and I know I can do it. I just have to treat my body, which sounds crazy how I'm saying it. Like, as I say it, sounds crazy. Like, yo, you just need to treat your body the way you treat your business, right? Which again sounds crazy because I put priority over the business, where without a healthy body, I can't enjoy what the business is putting together. So everybody out there who is focused on the bag or even maintaining it, whatever, you really can't enjoy it at the level that you want to enjoy it if you are not in your optimal health, right? And so I know what to do, but it's really about how do I take the energy that I give to my business and put it into my health. And you know, your example of doing stuff in a group is actually very important because think about in college. The reason why in college, when you start doing group programs, the reason why you'll if you hang around with the kids that get the A's and the B's, that's what you're gonna get, because it's almost like a competition, if you will, but there's also this level of not letting somebody down, right? Like even in business, a lot of times I like to be around my peers because when I look at them and I see what they're doing and what they're putting, like, yo, I see somebody, I'm like, yo, he killing it. So for me, it makes me question, like, damn, you're not going hard enough. All right, I gotta go harder. Or if somebody is, if I'm responsible for somebody, or if I'm motivating somebody, and I know as the leader, yo, I can't have no bad day. I bet. So when I don't feel like it, I'm able to use that group setting to kind of get to that next level. So I love that. What is the best way? Like I always hear, sort of like conflicting things around calisthenics, weight training. Like, what is the best way to release weight, right? Like for me, even though I'm overweight, I have a lot of muscle mass though, right? Because, at the time of this recording, I'm about 330 pounds. My goal is 240, and 240, muscular, is at 6'3" is a good space for me. So my goal is to release 90 pounds, right? With releasing 90 pounds, I already know though, I already have 180 pounds of muscle. So I have a weight, a scale that measures water, body fat, all of that stuff. I have a lot of body fat, about 40-something% body fat, but 180 pounds of muscle. So for me, is it best that I run? Is it best that I strength train? Like, what is that good mix that's going to help me get to 240, but I still want to maintain that muscle mass that I have?
So I would definitely start with some type of like cardio,
Yeah.
definitely for you. And then like maybe 2 weeks in, we definitely starting weight training.
Yeah.
Right. I need to start with the cardio a little bit, and then we jumping right into weight training. But just to simplify it, right? If somebody wants to lose weight, you just need to change your diet. Right? You want to tone up, then you start dealing with the weights. You can lose weight without exercising, right? But the combination of both is where
Wait, so let me just understand. You said you can lose weight without exercising.
Absolutely.
But if you want to tone up, that's when the exercise comes in.
Correct. Correct. So that's just the easiest way to lay it out for you.
Yeah. So the weight loss happens in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
And that picture, the body, the sculpting happens in the gym.
Yes, it's no way you get sculpture like that without like push-ups or weights, or it's just no way.
Yeah.
So the combination of them both, that's when you get the.
Yeah. And so what's typical? Is it better to eat a lot of times, small amount of times, intermittent fasting, keto? Like, what's the best way?
That's a good question. So the answer is it depends. I love intermittent fasting. That works like well for me.
Yeah.
worked well for a lot of the clients that I've been dealing with. So it's like, depending on, most of them work like 9 to 5, we're dealing with 9 to 5. So it's like you're not eating before 12 and you're not eating after 8. So it's 16 hours, you understand, of your body working.
Yeah.
Every time you eat, you're working your digestive system. You need to like take a break every now and then. We're just constantly eating. And if you're not moving and shaking, then it's just gonna, you're just gonna gain fat from it.
Yeah.
Trying to make it as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Trying to simplify it. So.
All right, y'all. So Abundance Fit Club, man, talk to us, man. Like, what we're doing is, for the next 6 months, we're working together. Again, you're providing personalized training, meal plans, trainings, workouts, and the group environment that's necessary to help get me in the best shape of my life. But we also want to invite some insiders to do the same thing, right?
Okay.
Talk to them a little bit about them joining the Abundance Fit Club. What is it that they're getting from you that's going to help them get in the best shape of their life?
They're getting support. They're getting encouragement. They're getting Ash and Link.
Facts.
We're going to set goals for them. We're going to make it fun. There's going to be challenges. We're also talking about like taking group trips together, not just doing it virtually. Obviously, it's virtually most of the time, but if we can go out, and just that accountability, like the most important thing is just being able to like hold somebody accountable is going to be the biggest step in helping you reach your fitness journey. So they come in, you're going to have a good time. They're going to lose the weight. They're going to get in the best shape of their life. We're going to hold you accountable. And it's just going to be amazing, man. Doing it together, man. Collectively, we could do anything, man.
And right, so there is a cost, right? There is a cost to join our Fit Club. And again, like Link said, we're going to hold you accountable. We're going to have the workouts. I'm going to be on a journey with you, right? So we're going to be doing this together. But we also have a money back guarantee, right? And so meaning that if you, right, so you join our program, abundancefitclub.com, Link is going to, one-on-one with Link, right? Link is going to set up everything that you need. So it's going to be customized to you, right? So you're going to have a customized plan. But after that customized plan, we are going to do some group things together. Definitely. You follow everything and show evidence of following everything that Link is providing you in the program. If you don't release the weight that we have agreed to by the end of the 6 months, you get your investment back.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, like I can look in somebody and just tell you like if they're doing it or not.
Yeah. What's the biggest mistake that people make when they go on their weight loss journey?
What is the biggest mistake that people? Well, let me take a look at myself. Thinking that they have to go on it alone. Like this is a journey that if you can, and again, it's just we have to emphasize it. It's just going to be so important of just doing things in a group, right? So one of the biggest mistakes is feeling like you have to do it alone. You know, that's why communities like this that we're building is so important. We don't want you to go on that starting, stopping. Like I've been there. And my rise is when I was in the group community, when I was doing the group fitness. So the biggest mistakes that I feel like people make is feeling like I could go and do it alone. Like, why would you even try when you don't have to? When we have a community like this that we could just all do it together and celebrate our achievements.
Yeah, and the thing I love about fitness that's better than any type of course or learning or things of that nature is that this is life. You know what I'm saying? Like you buy a course and the course teaches you some knowledge or whatever the case may be, but then once you have that knowledge, all right, cool, you could go about your business, do something else or whatever the case may be. But health, fitness, eating right, looking right, feeling right, that is the definition of life.
It's a lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle. And I think that's one of the mistakes that I've made in my journey, as somebody who, the reason why I go up and down, right, is because I go on a journey alone. something motivates me, right? Something gets me. I just watched the documentary, and I'm never gonna eat meat again. Pause. And then, I go vegan for 3 months, and I drop. Right before I turned 40, I went on a 40-day fast, detox.
Beautiful.
40-day fast, nothing but raw foods, fruits and vegetables. I think I want to say I lost about like 60 pounds in 40 days.
Wow.
Right? But guess what? Because I didn't make it a lifestyle for my 40th birthday, me and my family, we go to Haiti, right? Beautiful, Cap Haitian, beautiful, eating great food, GI sauce for my Haitians who know, you know what I'm saying? Rice and beans and, all of the food that somebody who just went, cold turkey, eating raw fruits and vegetables should not be having, not right after. But I didn't have accountability. I didn't have nobody to tell me, nah, fam, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so that level of I'm on this journey by myself, then now I get to make the decision by myself. Right? Imagine being in this group. Imagine being part of the Abundance Fit Club, and I release my 90 pounds. Right? By December, release my 90 pounds. I'm looking great. I'm a public figure, so people get to see me. Imagine all of the other people that have dedicated themselves to also be part of the club. And then next year, they see me and I'm back to 320, 340, 350. Right? That level of accountability. So not only are we doing it, like, am I doing this for myself? I need you. Right? I need you to join this challenge, because this challenge, like if I've blessed your life in any kind of way, I need you for that.
Definitely.
Right? Because again, I've been in this space before where I know what to do. Right? What I need Link for. I know what to do. And my ego tell me, right? Because it's not your first time.
Yeah.
It's not your first time. Yo, Ash, I got you. I'm like, nope. Yo, Ash, I'm nope. Like, what I need, in my head, I'm like, what I need Link for? I've done it before. I know what it takes. I don't need another man telling me how to lose weight. I don't need you to know. I know my why. I don't need, right? But the truth of the matter is, food is a drug too.
Definitely.
It's a drug. There's chemicals. There's things that are making me not think straight.
It's a fact.
As I go to, Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop and get the teriyaki wings, 20 piece. What I need 20 pieces for?
We're gonna dig into that in the community.
And I know I'm gonna get sick. Let me tell you, it's so crazy because the teriyaki sauce, right? The teriyaki sauce don't even sit well in my stomach. So I'm not even supposed to be eating blue cheese. I'm supposed to do ranch, but blue cheese tastes better. So I do the teriyaki with the blue cheese, and I know it's gonna rip my stomach apart. So not only am I voluntary hand slaughter. I'm killing myself with my hands. Now that's my wife's stuff. I ain't gonna steal her stuff. But right? But I'm killing myself with my hands because I know ahead of time that eating this stuff is going to it's gonna send me to the bathroom, right? And in the middle of the night, and it's gonna help me, it's gonna have me lose sleep. And when I lose sleep, I'm not recovering. And when I'm not recovering,
Look at the cycle.
It's a cycle.
Look at the cycle.
Yeah. I need y'all to join AbundanceFitClub.com. I need y'all to join me on this journey, on this challenge. You see how passionate Link is. So he gonna be right by your side. Walk me through that feeling of now finally getting back to your nice, your best self, being rich and fit, right? Having money and then feeling good. Like, talk to me about that, because I don't think, right? I don't think I've ever been rich and fit, right? Like I don't think that. Let me think, right? Like when I played back, I ain't had no money when I was playing ball. I mean, I've had ups and downs, but like for an extended period of time, I don't think there has been a time where I had money and I was looking my best. So how does that feel?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I need you to catch this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it twice for you. Everything is better when you're in shape. Everything, I'm walking with more confidence.
Yeah.
I'm in different rooms.
Yeah.
I'm networking, the connection. I like the way clothes fit on me.
Yeah.
I like the way I look naked. Like I went through a period in my time, TMI, where I'm t-shirt, like I got my t-shirt. I'm scared to take my t-shirt. I'm in the bedroom scared to take my t-shirt off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said what?
Yeah.
Was it what?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's absolutely life changing. It feels amazing, man. I feel so blessed, and it's like we're so dope. First of all, you're one of the dopest people I've ever met in my life, bro.
You, brother.
And you're one of my favorite people in the world.
Appreciate you, brother.
I got to get that out.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I already know, like, you have a beautiful family.
Yeah.
Like you know, you're financially free.
Yeah.
It's like it's mind, body, and soul. Like when we
Yeah.
get those things intact, bro, you're gonna be on cloud
Yeah,
nine
I
somewhere,
can't.
brother.
My wife will tell you, I even overweight though, I enjoy my body though. You know what I'm saying? Like I be in the mirror dancing, like she be looking like, "What you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah.
So you know why I love that?
Yeah.
We're gonna times that by 1,000. Cause you could, it's nothing. Oh, so hold on. It's nothing wrong with, you know. You can love. Of course, I want you to always love yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, there's another level to that.
I be in the mirror, big belly and all like.
I'm just telling you, there's another level to that.
Word. Okay.
You think you dancing now?
Word. All right. So I'm at a
Sheesh.
towel and I'm be like,
Bro,
dum,
listen to
dum,
me, man.
Dum, genuine. Right. That's yo. No, I ain't gonna say that.
You're gonna be
on camera.
walking different.
Yeah.
You're gonna be talking different.
Word. But I think I'm the, you know what I'm saying? Like I know who I am now. So you're saying it goes to another level.
You're a good listener, but you're not listening.
Yeah.
It's on another level, my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust, which
Word.
you will.
Word.
Just see.
Word.
It'll be a testimony, man.
Yo, listen, y'all. I need y'all to go. Look, abundancefitclub.com. I need y'all to sign up. Do this for yourself, but this is reciprocal, right? We're gonna do this for each other. You know, I'm a competitive person as a sports guy, and so I want to see, right, a couple of things. I want to see. I'm gonna follow everything Link says, and so I want to make sure that I'm not gonna sabotage it or nothing. I'm gonna do exactly what he says to get the best shape of my life. I want to see what it feels like, and this is why we actually doing this, right? Because once you put something on camera, once I say it, once I'm putting it out there in the world to millions of subscribers, right? So all of y'all that's watching this, I'm putting this out to the world. I need you to join me because I put myself out there, so I need you to hold me accountable too. And you're going to hold me accountable when we meet every week, when we talk about our goals, when we talk about our food, when we talk about all that stuff. So I need you to hold me accountable as well. But I want to know what it feels like, right, to be in the best shape of my life because I feel great, right? There are times, right, in full transparency, there are times that I wouldn't call it depressed, but there's times where I go out and I'm like, damn, like even right now, I can't zip this jacket on. I'm looking fresh. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, look at this look. I'm looking fresh right now, but I can't really zip this up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be looking, you know what I'm saying, little, you know, I might break the jacket. So I still look fresh with it open, but there's times like I want to zip my jacket up. You feel what I'm saying? That there's times where I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking behind the scenes, right? Because sometimes when they do my behind the scenes for Inside the Vault, my shirt be out my jeans and, you know, I'm Haitian. I eat a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So my hips a little wider for them. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, yo, why y'all showing the backside? So I don't like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's the other thing. I think that's the thing that fools me is because I got a lot of like up top, you know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe I gotta stop eating chicken because my belly is big. Like, I almost look like a chicken. Right? I got a big belly and then my big thigh. You know what I'm trying to say? But on my chest side, I mean. All right, y'all. We closing out the vault. Get ahead, Lick.
And we just, what's cool is, and we're going to touch on this, inside the community, we just talking about the exterior.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about the interior
Facts,
yet.
100%.
So that's something that we're going to go into.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yo, the interior. So, and that's the thing, though, right? Because that's true, right? So let's stay on that for one second.
Okay.
When you feel good, you attract good. So I know that.
For sure.
Right? I know that every single success that I've had in my life, from my relationship to my kids to money to levels of success, have all been tied to a feeling. Whatever I feel good about, I'm able to attract better. And so inwardly, being able to sleep better, have the right amount of sleep. So I give you an example. We both observe Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
Ramadan is usually the best time of my life. Why? Because I cannot eat while the sun is up, right? And so I'm literally forced to fast. Not like it's my honor to fast. So I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I'm fasting, so my body is resting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating once or twice, and that's it. So I get better sleep. But the level of clarity, when I tell you my clarity is on another level.
You digging into, that's what you digging into.
Yeah.
I want some people, and I'm glad you're digging into, I want them to be like surprised because I want to hear their testimonies as well. Everything you're digging into is things that they're just going to feel and see. It's like, okay, this is what I need. It's an entirely different person, man. I love it though, man.
Yo, if they want to, so first of all, I need you to hit the link below. I need you to go to abundancefitclub.com. Abundancefitclub.com. I need y'all to join the community. Join us on this journey. It's not just a challenge, because even after you reach your ideal weight, we still want you to be part of the community, because this is something that you're going to do lifelong. This is something that you're going to pass down to your kids. This is something that you're going to pass down from generation to generation. We're going to build a community, right? When you look at the percentages, when they talk about obesity, it is alarming. More people are dying at early ages with more advanced technology than ever before. Now is the time to get your fitness in check, right? You gotta, create that health, that wealth. So go to abundancefitclub.com. If somebody want to connect with you online, where can they find you, brother?
Instagram @LinkFitness. Real simple. Instagram @LinkFitness.
Yo, follow my brother. He got all the tips, all the tricks, everything that you need. Go to abundancefitclub.com. We meet once a week virtually, so you'll be able to keep me accountable. I'll keep you accountable. As always, we're closing out the vault. Another awesome episode of Inside the Vault with Ash Cash. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms @Inside the Vault. Go to our website, InsideTheVaultShow.com. Also, join the matter of fact, here's the thing. Once you join Abundance Fit Club, you actually get access to the Abundance community for free. So all of the behind the scenes, all of the courses, all of the money making tips. We also got some tips behind the scenes with Link and all of our other past guests. We have interviews that you've never seen before on there as well. So go to abundancefitclub.com. You'll get access to the Abundance community absolutely for free. Yo, follow me @IamAshCash, all social media platforms. Go to my website, IamAshCash.com. I will see you, listen, next time, same place, in God's will. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hold on for 1 second, guys. I know we're watching the show. I need y'all to understand the importance of community. We're here for Ash Cash. I need everybody hands on. Join Abundance Fit Community. And it's not just about losing weight. It's also about building muscle. It's also about structure. It's also about accountability. It's also about maintaining. It's just a community. We could do so much more together than we could ever do apart. And before I leave, I have to give just a special shout out to my beautiful grandmother. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be sitting in this seat today. So to Veronica Ernestine Link, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the peace. Thank you for the security. Thank you for the serenity. Thank you for the sacrifice. I will never let you down, Ernie. I will never let you down. I am obsessed with making you proud every single day. I am a clear reflection of your hard work, of your love, of your guidance, and I will never let your hard work go into vain. Until we see you again. Love you.